So this video is specifically for my people in Houston, right? Now, for years, I've been here for a minute, right? And some people, for some reason, they think like because you from up north or you from Jersey, that, you know, when a little cold weather hit the south, it's not a big deal. No, my guy, no. When it's cold, nigga. You know what I mean? It don't matter about none of that. You feel what I'm saying? And shout out to my people from the East Coast that know how to adapt to these weather changes when it gets severe. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, in the South, they're not as prepared, right? So people think, you know what I mean, it's Houston, it's going to be warm by the time noontime come here, which usually is the case. But a day like today, we're experiencing severe weathers. It is presently 43 degrees right now in Houston, right? Which is pretty cold for Houston. But there's not much difference, right? So I just want to break down how to get prepared for weather like this. When I was coming up in Jersey, these were the things that was mandatory when it gets cold, right? So first of all, you gotta layer up, bro. You don't have no choice. You have to layer up. You know what I mean? Everything you gotta double up. You heard what I'm saying? Like, you see what I got on? This is a thermal shirt. You know what I mean? Underneath the thermal shirt, you got thermal pants. You feel me? You gotta have these. These are the type of things you have to have on. You know what I mean? You double up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have it underneath your pants. I don't care what you wearing. When it's getting weather like this, you have to double up. 2 layers at least. You feel me? I don't want to hear all that. Oh, you know what I'm saying? It don't get that cold in Houston. Nigga, you will freeze to death out here. Do you hear me? Then, in Jersey, you know what I'm saying? After that thermal shirt, we gonna cover that with another t-shirt. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes it's another t-shirt under there. Over the thermal, it's gonna be a hoodie. You feel me? This scarf right here, warm as hell. You put that around your neck, you know what I'm saying? You put you on one of these coats. In Jersey, we used to have snorkels, North Faces, AVs, you know what I mean? And everything we put a hoodie under. You feel what I'm saying? Right now, I'm rocking a peacoat. You know what I'm saying? Nice little peacoat. It's authentic. It's like, it's real thick, you know what I mean? Then you cover that up, you know what I mean? You throw the scarf on like this, around, you know what I'm saying? Or you could get fly with it, you know what I mean? And, you know, wear it like the Taliban would, you feel me? Make sure it crosses the neck like that, you know what I mean? And you close the jacket up, you feel me? And you basically ready for whatever, right here. You feel what I'm saying? And you get you a good Scully. You know what I mean? And you put that Scully on like that. You still fly, but you cover though. You feel what I'm saying? This is mandatory. Now, if you on the foot, you could wear boots, Timbs, you know what I mean? Long as it's comfortable and it covers your feet. You know what I'm saying? But you have to double up. You're not gonna get away, you know what I'm saying? While I'm on this topic, man, I just want to say to the entire Houston, Texas, and the entire state of Texas, I hope that, you know what I mean, y'all take this time seriously and don't underestimate this weather. You know what I mean? The last time we had this episode, lights went out, the pipes was frozen. I think there was a few people that died that time, you know what I mean? So it's really not a joke. But if you unfortunate to not have a place to call home at this time, you have to know how to dress. You know what I mean? You gotta know. Go to Walmart, pick you up a set of thermals, top and bottom. You know what I mean? And double up. You put them thermals underneath sweatpants. Get you a good jacket. If you ain't got one of these, get you a Carhartt. You know what I'm saying? Carhartt jackets gonna hold you down. Get you a proper Scully. You know what I mean? Don't get no garbage. You gotta get you something thick. You feel what I'm saying? And just get ready. You know what I'm saying? And when times get hard and these weather start to changing, what we do? We adapt to change. You feel me? Don't sit up there and try to, you know what I mean, think you could duke it out. You can die out here if you ain't got the proper gear because of this type of weather. And because in the South, they're not necessarily always prepared for these type of weathers. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, bundle up. And like I said, double up. You heard? Don't say I ain't never give you no game, bro.
Your Honor, I speak on behalf of the lost, on behalf of the little nigga trying to get a Porsche.